Well, the weather outside is frightful. I got to tell you, working in the rain, it's fun. So I trimmed back the loft logs, and I got the porch plate installed up here. Now I'm going to go through and do on that side what I did above the door here. Start putting our rafters and braces up, and hopefully cover some of the porch from the rain. It's a little difficult out here working in the rain, so put the temporary porch back up so I can do a little work under there and stay out of the elements. But this is moving along pretty good. Getting this framed in. Terrible day to do it, but we have to do this when we have time to do it. Here it is. I got to trim the tops of the 6x6 columns, even with the even with the 2x4s at the top. It's going to turn out pretty nice. It's a huge porch, and we're only half done with it. I think we're going to call it for today. Got the northeast corner to do. This is the east porch covered now. I had the 2x4s on here temporarily, just keep things down overnight. I'm probably going to pull this tin right back off and do some more work on it. It's been a beautiful day out here. I always love it out here when it rains. My favorite places in the world, if not my most favorite place. Well, folks, we have gotten some work done today. Now, I had to work at Chick-fil-A this morning from 9 to 3. So Dad has been out here since, what, about 8 o'clock? About 8. And it's going on 7 o'clock right now. So as soon as I got off of work, I came out here. But basically what we've done, we've put some 2x4s going from top to bottom, a few going side to side to create a channel for insulation to be able to sit in. As you see what Dad's kind of pointing at right now. Put some insulation in, running slats side to side with these, what are they, half-inch boards, just to create something for the tin to sit flat on. Now you can see there that piece of tin is sitting absolutely flat. There is no warping in that one piece at all. It's just really way better than our first gen roof. Yes.
Let me walk up here.
Wow, big time improvement.
You can kind of see a little more of what I was talking about. It's kind of hard to see those 2x4s right there because they're black, obviously, against the tar paper.
These here?
Yep.
So this is new. We put this on today. And these 2x4s here, what he's talking about. And then the ones at the bottom. Keep insects from getting up in here. Underneath this. Now we're not going to insulate this, obviously, because this is outside of the cabin.
Yeah, as you guys can see here.
There's no need to insulate nothing.
From here to here.
Yep.
There's no.
And this is outside the cabin.
Yep.
Outside the living space.
So we're gonna leave that empty because again, it's wasting insulation really.
So we're tired.
We're gonna call it. We're ready to go home. Got a steak to cook.
Yes, on the grill.
On the grill. So, I've had enough today. It's these 12-hour days. This is young man's work.
Little bird's eye view up here.
Yeah.
Or not necessarily.
Well, sort of, kind of. So you can kind of see the 2x4s a little better right here.
See how seamless that roof is going to meet to the porch?
Yep.
Because this is the height that the porch will be at.
Then we're going to block these things off so insects can't get in here. You know, there's still a lot of detail work to do.
Yes.
But we're really starting to knock out the main construction, and we're so ready to be finished with this kind of stuff.
This kind of gives you an idea of what's happening here. When you look at it like this, it looks very intricate. There's a lot of lumber going into this, but...
It's a solid roof.
Yes. I mean, as you can see, you got... Yeah, these aren't screwed in.
Yeah.
Roof log, timber on top of that, timber on top of that timber, timber on top of that timber, and even more timber on top of that.
Yeah.
Shoo. She is solid.
And, you know, I'm up here looking out at the property from here. I'm kind of wanting to build a deck on top of one of these east wall, well, on this east wall porch. It's pretty neat up here. So this is actually, you know, out here, it's hard for us to capture on camera, but out here at night, you know, we're so far away from the city, we're able to get a really good view of the stars out here. You can see satellites, you can see meteors. So this would be a neat place to just throw a little spot up and lean back.
Also, as the sun starts to go down, as you can tell, right now this whole spot is shaded.
Yes.
So especially during the summertime, it would be neat to sit up here, feel all the wind, and also be able to look out, you know, over the property. So I'm not hating that idea. I like that a lot.
We'll have to see. I mean, it really wouldn't be that hard to do.
Not at all. Tie into those 6x6s.
Yeah.
Frame it up.
Well, the framework is here. We would just maybe double up these beams here, however long we want to make the deck. It's an idea.
We'll discuss that further.
Yeah, over our steak. So now that we have lungs filled full of fiberglass
And sawdust.
fiberglass and sawdust.
Whew.
Day 2 of OSHA violations. I tell you, this is it's an adventure out here. Let's see. Here's Gabriel up on the roof here. Putting these across so we can finally get that tent on today. It's about 80 degrees outside, ambient. The heat being reflected back to us from this stuff right here is insane. I'm guessing 20 degrees, man. I mean, it isn't, you can definitely feel the difference there.
Getting it done, though.
Getting it done. And then hopefully we'll never have to do this again.
Yeah, for real.
And see, smart people would cut these to length before they put them up here. Yeah. That ain't us, Chief. It's working though. Hot dog. Drilling some screws, if you please. Now we're on top of the world. You can see we're more bird's eye view. This has been a time trying to put this panel on. The hardest part is making sure we have the panel straight. And what I mean by straight is when you're putting these on, if you don't make sure they are perpendicular with the ground. Even if they're off just a little bit, when you put the rest of the panels on, your roof will look like it's shifting and will look really silly. And while we're used to looking really silly, we're trying not to look really silly with this. So we think that we have this in the correct alignment now. And we're going to go ahead and continue on with this. First set in place. You see we kind of got offline down there. Now the one that's really out of line here, that was the very first one we put in, and it was not in the right spot. So can't leave a hole there, so we had to fill that back up with a screw and that waterproof washer. So if you guys know the name of the Spanish torture back in the Inquisitions, they used to do the I forget what it's called. If you know what it's called, put it down in the comments below. But it's where they would sit you on the horse, one leg this way, one leg that way, and put weights on it, pull you apart. That's basically what's happening here. Oh, this is not comfortable. It's getting the job done though.
In the summer, well, it's not summer yet.
It's not
it
summer.
feels like summer. Pretty good.
Whew, we really want to be done with this by summer, because I do not want to be on this roof in June and July. I'm officially at the highest point of the cabin now. It's up here at the chimney, top of the chimney. There's the cap. Looking down, you can see, if you see the white flowers on this bush here, these are blackberries. And we're still plugging away at this roof.
Yes.
We're just about done. We've only got this last panel left to get up here. And I bet you we've dropped 400,000 screws off the top of this place. Back on track.
Yep, that's okay.
Was it a little below or a little above?
It's in the exact same line as that one.
Get out of here.
So I don't know.
Who knows?
This has been off that last one.
So you can see my saddle here. That I mean, it helps a little, but that is not fun.
Check out that wind.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. I love how the wind plays across that wheat field there. You can almost imagine it being a herd of horses galloping along there. Love this property. All right, I'm gonna have to get back down onto the torture position so I can get the top of this done. Nice. Okay, so we are trying to get this last piece of tin cut so it will go where my foot is and up against the chimney. Bolt that down and we'll be done for the day. I'm hoping that the cut I just made is long enough, and Gabriel's going to take that oscillating tool and go this way now, cut that corner edge off. I'm going to test fit it again, see what's up. All right, so we decided to abandon the oscillating tool because it made more noise than it did work. So Uh-oh, do we have a fit?
Yeah.
Do we have a fit? Oh, is it fitting?
I got about an inch over here.
Got to trim about an inch of it off, don't you?
You think?
I think it's worth it, yeah. So that didn't fit the way we wanted it, so it's going to trim about 3/4 of an inch off of that. Okay, test fit number 3.
Yep.
That looks a little more like it. That's not a bad cut you got there. Oh, we might have a winner here. Might have a winner here. Oh, look at that. How's it fitting?
We're talking about like a. No, that's perfect. Yep.
Oh, yeah?
That's literally perfect.
Are you sure? Because we're touching up here.
Yeah. The bottom line.
That's about perfect?
Yeah, that is perfect.
All right, let's leave it like that then. We're good up here.
Okay. Cool. And just as the final panel goes on, rain begins to fall from the sky.
How about that? Thank you, Lord, for holding that off on us. Wow.
Clouds are moving a little faster than normal over there, or than just a calm day. You can definitely tell a system is moving in. You can even tell back there, it's just kind of a darker sky. And maybe this gives it a little more reference. You look at the clouds beyond Dad. Well, they do not look like they're moving as fast as I thought they were. Never mind.
They are kind of, it's hard to pick up on that camera, but they are moving. Pretty good clip.
But we don't have the ridge cap on yet. So if it starts raining hard, we need to get that on. But we're going to finish putting screws in this panel first. Well, I said that weird. What I'm trying to say is we need to hurry up and get this one done so we can get the ridge cap on to first be done with this roof. We're ready to be done. But secondly, we're ready to get a ridge cap back on, get this thing protected. Now, of course, we got some caulking to do, maybe a little flashing around the chimney. But it's going to be a different day. For now, I think rain will be fine to hit that. Logs of polyurethane. And down goes another screw.
Exhaustion and torture.
Yeah, check this out. Man, it has been a day. I'll tell you what though, if you want a great calf workout, go ahead and build a roof.
Okay, that's all I can reach.
Okay. My turn.
Do something here though. I think I can reach those. I think I'm out of screws.
Well, folks, as I'm sure you can hear, rain is coming. And as soon as Dad has put this final ridge cap piece on, the rain starts falling.
Looking out for us today.
Yes. Weather worked out about perfect.
There was no rain in the forecast.
No, it was just showing clouds.
Is that super hard steel?
For real. It might be thicker than the panels.
There we go. All right, now. I think we're at the...
I'll step back here in a minute,
this,
show you guys how flat this is. And now don't worry about that part, we're eventually gonna space all this out right. This is just to get this done.
cover it up for today because there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. On the other side, of course, we need to put a drip edge on, some gable flashing, get all this sealed up.
Should do us for now. I'm gonna try to get up.
Need a hand getting down?
Probably grabbing his tools. Now this is getting slick.
Yep. Well, guys, thank you for joining us today on this episode, building the roof. It's been a job for us. Things that we're having to do just piece by piece, a little bit at a time. But we're certainly chipping away at it. Today we have the entire east wall roof completely finished. So, big milestone for us. Means halfway done with the roof. Still have the west side to do. And then just a little bit more porch work, and we'll have a complete cabin. Pretty neat. Huge milestone completed today, though. And the roof now that we've got, Dad and I just kind of joking around. We're calling it the 2.0 roof. But Gen 2 roof on this cabin, working out pretty good. It's insulated. It's just overall built better.
Waterproof.
So, well, that's gotta have that for the roof. But yeah, we're tired, ready to go home. We'll get packed up here. Hope you have a great day wherever you are. Make sure to drop a comment down below. Let us know what you think about the cabin build. Hey, are we doing something wrong? Let us know. Well, folks, we'll see you on the next one. As always, may the wings of liberty never lose a feather. And God bless.